This is a very sensitive subject for the Turks, who not only recalled their ambassador to the Vatican and summoned the Vatican ambassador in Ankara to express their unhappiness. We also heard from the Turkish Foreign Minister, who tweeted that the statements are unacceptable, those statements by Pope Francis, and are out of touch with both historical facts and legal basis. Now, the Turks have always contended that the massacres of the Armenians, which left as many as 1.5 million dead, were simply the result of intercommunal violence during World War I. But of course, if you look back at the historical record, diplomatic correspondence, press reports at the time, does appear that it was indeed a systematic genocide of the Armenians during the First World War. But as I said, the Turks have always denied it. But it's important to note here that, in fact, Pope Francis was, as you mentioned, merely referring to a statement made by Pope John Paul II back in September 2001. So it certainly is not a statement without precedent, but it is one that clearly has riled Turkish sentiment. Errol?
Ben, Rosemary here. What's the Pope hoping to achieve by raising this sensitive issue that dates back a century, and what's the likely next move from Turkey on this?
Well, this really, Rosemary, is in line with the approach taken by Pope Francis, who has never shied away from controversy. And yesterday, of course, there was a special mass to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the beginning of the Armenian massacres in what was the Ottoman Empire. Now, as far as the next steps go, it's really hard to say. Certainly, the Turks have taken this opportunity to express their unhappiness, but at the end of the day, they cannot afford to cut ties with the Vatican, which, of course, in a sense, is the spiritual leader for more than 1 billion Catholics around the world. So this may simply be a passing cloud in diplomatic relations between Turkey and the Vatican.